Welcome to my video podcast. In this video, I will talk about interpreting surface processes in past and future for 3 locations. For this exercise, I aim to study 3 different locations in depth, reinforce knowledge of a range of surface processes, including erosion, weathering, sediment transport, and rock types in different environments. I will use skills of sedimentary rock identification, portfolio, and remote sensing tools like Global Map to analyze 3 locations. I will talk about the geomorphological landscape, surface processes, potential rock deposits, and sediment transport of each locations. Now let me introduce the 3 locations. The first location is in the Death Valley in California. It is the edge position of the Badwater Basin. The second location is located in the northwest of Pakistan, near the estuary of the lower Indus River, in the Indus Delta. The third location is on the island of St. Vincent in the Caribbean Sea arc. It is the estuary of the Valuable River. Now let's talk about the geomorphological landscape and the geological setting of first location. The satellite image shows the location is in the center of the Death Valley. 2 mountains are on 2 sides. An alluvial fan with braided river on the west side. In the east, there is a basin called Badwater Basin. On the valley floor, perhaps caused by coastal stretching. The basin was supposed to be a lake. Now there is a saucepan that appears white on satellite maps. In the second picture, we can see the rocky outcrops and lower vegetation represents arid environments. For the surface processes, it can be divided into 3 types in the past. First, erosion. Water flowed down, eroding the mountain and carrying away stones. Then the water flow widened and slowed down when water reaches the mouth of the canyon, forming braided rivers. Second, evaporation. The basin perhaps used to be a lake, but due to high temperatures, little rainfall, and drought, the water evaporation exceeds precipitation, leaving behind a saucepan. Thirdly, flood deposition. Occasionally brief and intense rainfall events can trigger flash flood. Flood carrying sediments into the basin, creating alluvial deposits. In the future, it can be expected that some rare rainfall may generate water flow, reshaping the landscape by depositing alluvial sediments. And after evaporation, forming further salt deposition. For many potential rock deposits, I think they will be gypsum and salt rock. Due to intense evaporation, salt and salt minerals crystallize and precipitate. Gypsum and halite are crystalline rock, and they have mature texture. Gypsum are sometimes seen in fibrous or plate-like form. Halite often seen in canbiform or thin layer structure. Their deposit environments are arid environments with high evaporation rates. And there will also be some clastic sedimentary rocks like mudstone and shale. They have fine particles settle underwater and are closely compacted to form mudstone or shale. They have fine sand grain size, slow deposition rate and they are well sorted. There are sandstone as well. Perhaps some coastal sediments from mountains are carried down by water flows and deposited. Now is the landscape of second location. The second location is near the estuary of the lower Indus River. There is a vast and expansive sedimentary deposit, which is about 5 million cubic meter. The point is on the delta plain face, and the delta is river dominated, flourishing with vegetation and crisscrossed by numerous rivers and sandbanks. For the surface processes, deposition can be one of the factors. The Indus River erodes the terrain, carrying a massive sediment load mainly from the Karakoram Mountains to the ocean. It follows its ability to carry sediments at high flow rate and sediment load, so deposits and from the delta. The numerous slopes are due to rivers that finding a new path and a new place to deposit sediments and abandoning old loops. Tidal action is an important surface process. Seawater can go deep inland and exchange materials with river water, affecting the distribution of sediments. In future, over the past many years, the gradually rising sea level increased the level of wave and tidal erosion, causing the delta fronts to recede. So I think the delta plain at this location will be flooded in the future. Potential rock deposits. I expect the majority potential rock in this location perhaps be sandstone and mudstone, and maybe some conglomerates. Sandstone may occur in river canals or near shore area, which are well sorted, has high texture maturity. Conglomerates may appear in large canal with rounded grain shape, and the grain size include granulous, pebble, and cobble. The deposition environments can be rivers, flood, or beach that can bring and deposits relatively larger size of grain. For mudstone, both siltstone and claystone may occur. Siltstone may occur in small canals, and claystone may appear in still water area. Siltstone has bedding structure, fine sand grain size, low texture maturity, and low compositional maturity. In terms of other deposits, I expect that they may also cool as the rich plant deposits pressure and the temperature from new sedimentary layer here. Third location. It's on St. Vincent Island, which is part of Caribbean island arc, formed due to underwater volcanic activity leading to seafloor uplift. The site is an estuary located on the northwest coast of the island, with an incompletely formed delta. Surface processes. The estuary is flown to the Valuable River, originates from the mountains at the island center, roll the terrain, carry sediments, and meet sea water. The slowing down flow rate will cause particle deposition. For tidal dynamics, will change the water level, transport, and redistribution sediments. In addition, when river water and seawater mix in estuary, the mixing process will have impact on sediments, transport, and deposition patterns. However, due to insufficient sediments volume or other reasons, it does not form a complete delta. in the future, I expect that the sediment area will decrease because the rising sea level and the construction of them reduce the amount of sediments that river carry to estuary. In this location, I think there might be some pebbles, granulars, and sandstone brought down by the river, depositing at the wide canals of lower river. Mudstone shows may in the delta or canal of estuary. Common rocks such as limestone perhaps appear in adjacent marine environments. Biological activities can promote the formation of carbonate sediments. Limestone is a carbonate sediment. It has high calcite content and contains fossils include various marine organisms. It has high compositional maturity due to its undergo sufficient chemical precipitation or biological processes during its formation. In conclusion, my research method begins with identifying their approximate locations, observing the surrounding landscapes, and inferring the surface processes from the past to the present, analyzing the potential type of sediments that may exist through the analysis and the study of 3 seeds. I have gained a deeper understanding of geomorphological landscapes, surface processes, depositional environments, and the possible type of deposits that may be present in a location. Finally, that's my reference. That's all for my video.